Hey guys, welcome back to planetjejuda and happy Loom Knit Thursday. I don't know why I have to keep showing you the loom, but you know it's Loom Knit Thursday, so today we are going to be working on the loom and we are going to be making a very simple mitten as taught by Lily Oak. Now, in order to get the full and complete instructions, go ahead and click the link down below to Lily Oak's video. But I'm just going to show you the basics. But before we get started, let me just go through this one. Now, I did make it per her instructions. And she did say, you know, her hands were small. So I should have taken that into account. My hands are a little bit large for a woman. And so this doesn't quite fit the way that I want it to fit. I mean, it looks fine, but I want the hand part, this part right here that goes up to the thumb, to be a little bit longer, and I want the finger part to be a little bit taller. So I'm going to add some rows to both this part and this part. The thumb is perfect and the cuff is perfect. Now I will say this, when I made it, and this is most likely due to the yarn that I'm using. When I made it and I took it off the loom, the cuff part was really wide, and so I had to go in and kind of stitch together my ribbed edges. And here, I'll show you. Like, I stitched together every other two to give it this kind of brought in look, because otherwise it was really wide. And of course I did also do a round of single crochets on the top or on the bottom of the cuff just to tidy up that cast on. I still haven't learned how to do that, tighten it up on my own, but just simply doing the oh my gosh, my brain, the row of single crochet, that makes it look really good. I like it that way. But again, I'm going to elongate the hand part. So from the wrist to the thumb, I'm going to add a few rows to that, and then I'm also going to add a few rows for the fingers, because when I put it on, see the thumb is perfect. It has plenty of room, but my fingers, I don't know if you can tell, but my fingers are pushing, and the way the cuff part looks, it's very strange, just because of the way it's fitting on my hand. So I want it to be, that's why I want the hand part a little bit longer and the finger part a little bit longer. I think I'm going to add 5 rows to the hand part and maybe just a couple of rows to the finger part. Hopefully that'll work. I'm not going to try and match this glove because I won't use it. So I'm going to try and fix the problems, and if I can, I will undo this yarn and use it for something else. But let's get into what yarn I am using. I am using, I think it's Mittens Classic Wool Worsted, and I have the colorways. This one's Heather. Can you see? There we go, Heather. It's not focusing. And then this one is Natural Milk. Very pretty. And then of course Bright Red. Very pretty. I love these colors together. I had actually bought 2 of each so that I can make a sweater, but I don't know that I'll have enough to make a sweater, which is why I opted to do the mitten. And oh, and when I think of mittens, I think of chunky, you know, thick, which is why I put the 3 together. And I think it came out beautiful. I absolutely love the way the colors worked up. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, if you want to have the complete instructions, click on the link below to Lily Oak's video. But otherwise, let's get started. let me bring you down and let's loom knit together. Alright, so I have my 3 strands together and we are going to make a slip knot as always and attach it to the anchor peg. And we are going to E-wrap every peg around the loom. Okay, now we're going to push down our yarn so that we can move on to the next step, which now we are going to start our ribbed cuff, which is knit 1, purl 1. I have my first 10 done, so I have my cuff done, and everything looks really good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start my next set, which is this part of the mitten, and that is simply going to be E-wrap. So I'm gonna bring all of these down, and we're going to E-wrap all the way around. For me, it'll be a total of 15 rows, but it depends on your hand or the hand of whomever you are making this for. And so, yeah, I'm gonna do a couple and then I will get back when it's time to work on the thumb. So I have completed the bottom part of the hand. So now we are going to work on the thumb, and for this we are going to work flat instead of in the round. And same thing, simple E-wrap, knit stitches. And we're going to count out 8 pegs and go back and forth between the pegs for a total, or yeah, back and forth through the pegs for a total of 12 times. So we're gonna E-wrap 8. And we're gonna work our way down. So now we're gonna work our way back. This time we're not gonna wrap that first peg. We're gonna skip it and go to the next peg to give it that nice edge. So now we're gonna wrap 7. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoop. Well, hello there. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to knit those off. And we're going to keep doing that for a total of 12 times. Done with the thumb. What you see here is the sides right here. So now we need to bind the thumb off, and to do that we're going to wrap this around a couple, or at least once. And start going through the pegs. There we go. I couldn't think of that, but here we go. So now we're going to take this back over and go through that first peg. Where am I? There we go. And simply take off the thumb. Alright, so there's our thumb. We're going to tighten it up a little bit and kind of close it. And then just let it hang out until we're done. And then we will complete it. Finish it. Come on, work for me. There we go. Alright, well, I'm not sure exactly when it stopped recording, but we got the thumb taken off, and I am reattaching yarn to complete the finger portion of the mitten. So I put a slip knot onto one of the pegs. We're going to go to the first. We're going to go actually to the one beside the first peg with yarn. And we're going to E-wrap it, and then we're going to continue to E-wrap all the way around until we get to the other side. Whoops. Come on, here we go. all the way around. And we're gonna E-wrap that one next to it. Well, that didn't exactly work. I thought that was gonna, oh well. Anyways. So now we knit over and we're going to go back and forth again in the flat instead of the round because we don't have yarn on all the pegs. And we're going to do this for, I'm going to do this for 20. Sorry about that. And we're gonna go back and forth like we were before. Just simply E-wrapping. Skipping that first peg because it's our end. So we are finished and now we just need to bind off, and hopefully you'll get to see the most of this one. I'm not sure of how much of the thumb you've seen, so but first I'm going to wrap this around twice. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I need to pay attention to both my phone and what I'm doing. So hopefully you saw me bind off. Now I'm just removing the yarn from the pegs. Alright, so now we're done with that. And we're going to tighten this down. Alrighty, so now we're going to turn it inside out. And actually, this doesn't look too bad this time. I don't know what the deal was. I mean, you can totally see how it was like weird. But anyways, so let's turn it inside out. Now it feels like it might be too long, but it is what it is. So now we're gonna pull that taut, try and make sure there's no hole there, and we're simply going to stitch the two ends closed. Come on. Oh boy, I didn't have this much trouble with the last one. Come on, push through. There we go. All right, I can already tell this is a much better fit than the first one. And I don't know if I have to tighten that, but this fits much better. I like it a lot better than I did the first one. I don't know. I think I still will tighten that down. But first, I need my crochet hook. So I will be right back. Alrighty, so I already have my yarn joined into the mitten, and now I'm just going to go around with single crochets to tidy up that edge. Alrighty, well, here is the finished. That looks so big. Here's the first one that I did. I mean, look at the size difference. I will put them both on. Oh yeah, much better. This, I like this. Again, my phone. Anyways, the fit is a lot better. There's a lot more wiggle room in this one. And I think I did a better job in the sewing right here. But yeah, I really like this. And I don't think I need to stitch the inside like I did with this one. So yeah. Obviously I need to make the matching one, and I will do that. I'm just not going to do that right now. I will, when I do get it done, I will probably post it in as a short that I got it completed. But there you go, guys, a nifty little mitten, nice and warm. And I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to be making a scarf with this to match the mittens. And if I have enough, I will make a hat. But definitely I will be doing a scarf. So that is it. I hope you guys had a really great Thursday. I will see you on Saturday. Let's see. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and share it with a friend, and leave me a comment. Let me know. Are you gonna play with mittens? Are you gonna do mittens? And if you'd like to be notified of any and all future uploads, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And with that, remember, gravity works, guys.